what's up? It's Mark from Guys Gone Wild Camping here. I can't see where I'm going because I'm shining this torch in my face. So, this is Muddy Puddle. My very first solo camp. I've just set off from my house. Pretty sure I've just been spotted by someone already near a park that I've walked past. Hopefully no one will call any police or anything. Right, I'll go and get set up. Right, I've just got to the edge of a park near where I live. And now I've got to make my way over a field. So I'm going to be turning off all my head torch and everything, just doing it in the dark. Thankfully, there's quite a bit of glow coming from nearby towns or whatever in the sky, and it's actually lighting up the field a little bit. I'll turn this around and see if you can see. Turn this off. I don't know if you can see that. So that's going to guide my way. Be right back. So I've just landed in the wood. Seems pretty quiet apart from loads of fucking pigeons. Keep scaring the shit out of me. I was wandering about for a bit trying to find some trees that are a decent distance to put up a hammock. I've got this guy here, this tree. Hello tree. And over there. Can't see him. I'm still using the red light because I don't want to get caught. That guy. So I'm going to get set up and then I'll show you what it looks like. Right. So I'm finally set up. Not exactly how I normally do my shelter, but it'll do in quite a tight spot here. So it's a basic lean-to. And then I'm opening one corner. If you can see that here, I'll try and put my torch on. Is that any better? So I'm lifting up one corner, just so I can get in and out a bit easier. It's quite mild, but I think I might just dig a little pit here and just get a tiny fire going. You can see my breath. Yeah, so that's the shelter setup. So like I say, I can't see a thing. This is my first ever solo stealth camp. Usually I'd have some of the guys with us, regulars that you see on our Instagram page, Gaz and Mick. But other guys that we go camping with, you'll get to know them at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, first time on my own. I thought I would be a bit more scared than I am. But I'm okay, I think. See what happens when I try and get some sleep later. So I thought it might be colder than this. Maybe I just feel warm because I've been working, but I brought a little thermometer with me and it's reading about 8 degrees. It's the 27th of November, so we're nearly into December. And I'm just in a thermal top and a t-shirt, some jogging bottoms, and I'm okay for now. I'm gonna maybe light a small fire, mainly just for something to do, I think. Keep your brain occupied and then you won't get scared, I think. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Now then, so I guess this is the part that everyone does where they talk about the food. I decided I wasn't going to bring any food to cook because this was quite a late mission. Had a lovely day out with my wife and my kid today. Stockheld Park, if anybody wants a good day out go there. It's great. Stockhill Park in Wetherby. I was half tempted to just not come because we had such a nice day. It's maybe about half six. No, it was later than that. It was probably about 7:30. And we got back and had a little bite to eat and stuff. And I was just, I don't know, part of me just didn't want to come because I had such a nice day with the family. And I don't know, I kind of feel a little bit guilty coming out to do this because, this is my thing, this is my hobby. But my wife's super understanding and she supports me in everything I do, so that's cool. She's the best. Anyway, yeah, food. So I'm not cooking anything. Before I came, I thought I'd do myself a little bit of bait, as we would say in the northeast. Everyone where I live now, around York, would say pack up. So I basically thought I'd bring some high-fat kind of stuff. So I've got cheese sandwich, so a bit of carb, loads of fat, and a quarter of a pork pie. Because apparently when it's cold on a night, you burn calories, so you get a better sleep if you feed yourself full of calories. Everyone else on YouTube does a little section where they show you what they're drinking. So here we have a 2021 Argentinian Malbec. Can't remember the exact name, manufacturer, whatever you want to call them, but it's delicious. It's probably like 2 large glasses of wine in there, so enough to take the edge off, I think, and then that's me done. The only other thing I've brought is some water, just because in the morning it's good to have a nice big drink, and also obviously I'm going to want to use some of that to put out the fire that I've created. It's that little guy down there, which is a bit of an oversight really. I should have thought about, it's not very windy, it's not much of a breeze, but there is one, and it seems to be blowing all the smoke into my tap, but I can live with it and be fine. I'll put it out before I go to sleep. Oh yeah, that's me. Cheers. Aye. Absolutely banging bit of butty. If anybody knows what that means. I think my favourite food group is sandwich. Bread, cheese, meat. There's no meat in this, but coleslaw, always a good shout. Mayonnaise, can even put chilies in it. Definitely, it's got to be up there in the top food groups, I'd say. You can get some vegetables, 1 or 2 of your 5 a day. You can have 5 of your 5 a day if you want. Carbohydrates, essential fats, Yeah. It's pretty much what I live on. Not really, my wife cooks me amazing meals. So she's going to kill me for saying that. But yeah. Bit of sandwich, bit of pork pie, an extra bit of cheese, just for good measure. I'll finish my wine. Then I think I'm going to turn in, try and get some Zeds. Can hear an owl. It's probably going to keep me awake. Yeah. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Cheers. Right. It's just gone 10:05. I've managed to wrestle my way into my sleeping bag. some sleep. Because now I'm not fucking gonna, am I? I will. I'll be fine. The more you listen for it, the more sound you can hear. Anyway. Yeah. I finally wrestled my way into my sleeping bag, which is a 5-season NGT, which I think is like a carp fishing sleeping bag, so it should be nice and toasty. And I've got an air mat underneath me inside the sleeping bag, so I shouldn't get cold from underneath. But yeah, this is me signing off. Try and get some sleep now. See you all in the morning. I'll let you know how it goes. Right guys, it's 6 o'clock in the morning and it's about 8.5 degrees. Time to go home without being seen. I don't know, you won't be able to see this, but there's very fine mist. You can just see in my head torch, so everything feels pretty wet. Right, I'll pack up and then I'll be on my way. Right guys, that's me all packed up. It's probably about 6:30 now. It's still dark, but I keep hearing little yappy dogs barking, so people are definitely up walking the dogs. Now I need to get through this wood to the edge of the field and then have a look around, see if there's anybody walking the dogs through the fields. There shouldn't be, but I also probably shouldn't be camping right here, but there we are. Yeah, and then try and get across that field without being seen onto a public footpath, and then we should be golden. See ya. Push through all of this. Might be a knees job. Right. We're at the edge of the wood. So I'm on a public footpath now. I've just passed a few dog walkers and yeah, they seemed a bit standoffish. Said good morning. Obviously, you don't expect to see someone carrying a big rucksack and have a red light on their head torch at this time of morning, I guess. Hope I didn't scare them. Oh yeah, nearly home now. We are. Home sweet home. Yes, mine's the one with all the lights. Because it's Christmas. that's it then. I'm back home. Kid's still asleep, so I'm whispering a bit. Got a nice coffee. Sat by my Christmas tree. And that was my first ever solo camp. Stealth camp. Yeah, enjoyed it. Feel like more of a man now. Well, that's something you shouldn't say in this day and age, because people shouldn't be measured on manliness or masculinity. Yeah, I've just been thinking, we've got a big group WhatsApp chat for the village where I live. I might just put a little message in there just saying that I was out this morning walking with a full rucksack because I'm training for some hikes next year, testing out my gear, seeing how much I can physically carry, something like that. And then any old dears, you might not see the WhatsApp, but someone might tell them that it's just a guy walking around with a rucksack and not to be scared. I've just realised I've filmed all of this in portrait mode, so that's going to look rubbish on YouTube. I do apologise. I'll try better next time. So that's it from me, Mark, from Guys Gone Wild Camping. Cheers.